Sponsored by Win-Win Technologies. A special attachment for additional buttons. It's up to you. Reality or function? Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. We're looking at the Kasserine pass again, World War II 1943. This video here was the first one we did. It showed the Kasserine pass reenacted as actually happened with the units involved, and Rommel obviously pushed through the Americans and destroyed the American lines. If you want to go and see that happening in real time, then we've got this video here, and I will link that in the video description, and then we go and fly some jets over and blow stuff up. Now we want to ask, what would have happened in the first Kasserine Pass battle 1943 if the Americans had had modern main battle tanks, artillery, and MLRS, multiple launch rocket systems? Well, we're going to find out today. So, let's remind ourselves of the fight. The Germans, this is Rommel's 10th Armoured Division, the spearhead of it. 1 Armoured Battalion, 1 Mechanised Infantry Battalion on the right, 1 Mechanised Infantry Battalion on the left. Quantity of units as best we can get from the sources that I can find, as well as a Field Artillery Battalion laying down fire ahead. They will move through the lines as we saw here, which is the closest we can get to what they actually did. Defending are the mixed Allied, mainly American infantry regiment involved. It's nearly 2,000 men. They're all sitting out here. As we saw last time, they're just going to get steamrolled through by the Panzers. Next, the Tank Destroyer Battalion that we had last time and that they had in real life here, which is about 25 tank destroyers, has been replaced by modern M1 Abrams. So instead of 25 M10s or whatever they had in the real battle from World War II, they've been replaced by this bad boy, the M1A2 Abrams, main battle tank from America. And finally, the artillery. Instead of the actual World War II 6th Field Artillery Battalion, which was 36 105mm guns, I believe, we're replacing that with a modern split MLRS M270 battery and a modern 155mm Paladin Battalion. And I'm splitting them in two. So half of the batteries over here, half of the battalions over here, and vice versa here, just to get the perfect arc of fire. So Platoon 1 down here, we're going to have 4 M270 227mm MLRS multiple launch rocket systems, and they are, as you're about to find out, grid square removal tools. They will be covering the southern flank. Half of the artillery battalion will be here as well, and as we said, they are the self-propelled 109 Paladin 155mm, which I'm sure you know more about than me, and reciprocated up there to get the arc of fire to cover the northern flank is a platoon of M270s there, and a half a battalion of Paladins there. And that finally takes us on to our humans. Today we've got Damp, Grump, Simba, Scott. Say hello, boys.
Hello.
Hello, boys. They are our 4 tank drivers. We've got Sock here and Simba here in M1s. They are going to be heading out to this flank here. In real life, we did have flanking maneuvers from the Germans, and it caused the Americans problems. So we're going to put those 2 boys up there as a picket up there on the northern hill. We're going to have Scott and Grump down in the south with these 2 white ones here. They're going to be heading southwest to set up a flank picket here. Otherwise, everything's going to be basically sat in defensive formations, and the artillery have everything measured out and they're ready to fire. Scott, can you please unpause the server? There we go. Right, it's working. We've not created a black hole. Let's go and have a look at the Rommel's units first of all. This is the armoured battalion with support logistics at the back, of course. In fact, I can't even see the tanks. They're over there somewhere. And here is the armoured spearhead. Look at these absolute beauties. Look at that. Imagine that coming towards you. Some 88s in here somewhere.
I'm flopping my ting at you.
There, that is a high velocity 88 there. That's going to be deadly. That's a Tiger 1. Here we have the mechanised infantry. Again, support logistics at the back as well over that hill. These columns were massive and they went for miles. We've got Damp and Simba up at the northern hills here. Guys, set up. Don't go any further forward because we're just not allowed to. Set up, get hull down, do whatever you want to do. There are the rest of the AI-controlled Abrams. They've not even turned their engines on yet. They're just going to sit and wait. And finally, we've got our boy. Oh, look at that. Who are the southern boys? Scott and someone else. Nice.
Grump.
One thing I've learned, if possible, is to get hull down. So hide your hull but allow your turret to stick over the top of the hill. It's the best solution you can get if possible. Okay, it's not going to be long before our arty and our MLRS battery start firing. They're all ranged, sighted, timed, and ready to go pretty much. Just waiting for the baddies. There we go. 155s are out. Shockwaves will hit us soon. It's not guided ammunition, but it's much more accurate. Oh my goodness gracious me, than it would have been in World War II. Look at that. You have permission to get out of your tanks and watch the rockets, guys. Here we go. This is going to be absolutely mean, guys. Oh, I would not want to be there. Here it goes. Artillery's hitting. MLRS is hitting. Look at that, guys.
Wow.
The damage that's being done.
Each rocket has 677 individual cluster bombs.
Roger, I should say, guys, the artillery are attacking the mechanized infantry. They won't do a lot of damage with the warheads they're using against the tanks. Can you quickly describe that with the type of warheads the MLRS are firing down?
Yes, they're currently firing the Mike 26 dual-purpose incendiary cluster munition rockets.
Ow.
Say that 5 times fast.
It's just ripped. It's ripped that column apart. That battalion. What's a German battalion? It's like 45, 50 units, and it's just destroyed. I don't know, 25 or something. Absolutely sickening. And they were spread as well. They weren't, you know, tight. That's the power of one half battery compared to what it was in World War II. Let's go and have a look at guns. They're firing. The northern guys are firing. Any MLRS out? Don't think so. Oh, there they go.
It's within 4,900.
Yeah, they're being fired. Right. Okay. Here we go. Negative. Hold fire. But keep talk about their range. I want to open the guns up all at one time.
Copy. My range is 4,400.
Okay. Keep them range. Keep them range. Northern mechanized infantry battalion is now being attacked by the MLRS and the 155mm, as you can see. The fire in the background is from the southern flank.
Oh, lots of good hits.
Good hits are important. Really important to hit the logistics at the back as well. As well as the vanguard.
Yeah, these tanks are just getting schwacked.
Man, that's sexy. Okay, MLRS is exhausted. That's about half of that fighting down. Right, stand by as I work out the timings for the... wow, just watching the 155s hit. For the tanks. It's the tanks next. Okay, open fire. The armoured battalion is now under fire with the Abrams. Don't know when that happened. Guys, concentrate on the flanks. Take out the armoured... mechanized infantry on the flanks, please. They're the guys that snuck through. Right. So those there are the AI M1A1s. Germans have still pasted the World War II infantry. There's nothing left of the infantry, really. Wow. Watching Simba. Wow, look at Simba's view. He's halfway up the friggin' mountain.
Took out the trucks.
Well done. Yep. Good way to hamstring is take out their supplies as they found in Ukraine, right?
Yep.
Look at
Starve them out.
Everyone, all AI here set to maximum skill level. There is no disparity. It is pure the armor and guns that is making the difference. So far, no hits to the Americans. Americans have taken no hits apart from no damage. Sorry, apart from infantry, which have been mullered, obviously. Oh, but the Germans are in toast. Look at that armoured battalion run into a wall of Abraham fire. Okay, I'm watching the AI now. Oh, man. Still some infantry left. That there is the vanguard.
Rock's got one killed.
One of the boys. It's just mullered it. I expected this to last for tens of minutes, but it hasn't. It's lasted for seconds. That there was a full German armoured battalion. 35 tanks, 10 to 12 support, plus miscellaneous. And there is nothing left. There's a few Tigers there. I actually see some Sabo bouncing off Tiger, which is interesting. I'm going to try and zoom in a bit further.
Good hit.
Range to me is 2,800.
I'm still seeing targets at 4,700.
In terms of effective range, I think Abraham is about 5,000. Is it 5,000 meters or feet, guys? Anyone remember? I'm not sure.
Probably five.
Either way, it's going to be a lot more than the Germans' aiming systems. Okay, you got Panzer IVs and Panzer Vs coming over the hill in the middle. They are making a small push. There's a few infantry. Oh, I just saw a Sabo bounce right off the turret of an old Panzer. Oh, nice shot, someone. It really.
Thank you. I'll take a bow now.
It's going through their armour. It's bouncing off our armour, and it's mainly just chewing through their armour like it wasn't there. 6,000 meters effective for an Abraham, by the way.
Good hits on Tiger. Oh, he is dead.
Yep. That's a Tiger. That's a Tiger. We are still getting some deflections, though. I mean, they've got no sloped armour. We're still getting some deflections. Now, I guess that's all about range. You know, that the shell or the round would have slowed down. God, this is satisfying, guys. I'm going to move forward so I don't get the shaky screen so much.
Oh, there's a Panther moving on fire. That's beautiful.
Oh! Can't get rid of the bloody... can't get rid of the shaking screen, so annoying.
Takes forever to
There
reload.
we go. Got it. Okay, it's just the logistics trucks coming along. Obviously, they would route and, run away in real life, but they don't do that in DCS. There's a bunch of logistics trucks. Have fun, boys. You can even use machine guns if you want. Sorry about that, valued viewers, but it wasn't the very best photography. Also, I planned the battle to last for ages so we could look at all the different aspects, but sometimes stuff just happens so quick.
Destroyed.
Well then, boys. Is there such thing as kills? No, there is no kills. Sock's got the highest score, whatever that means.
North side's almost destroyed. There's one target.
Oh my god.
North side destroyed.
Wowee. Okay, they're not firing at the civilian vehicles, Abraham, the AI, I guess they... Nope, I take that back. In it comes.
We got 2 squeakers going off to the right-hand side.
Give them some grease, boys.
On the east.
Does anyone see any baddies alive?
Yes, sir, I see one.
Go and get him, Sock. That's an order.
Yeah, we still have a couple of trucks coming through.
Oh, go on then. I'm going to watch from the truck's view. Ik bin ein Opel truck. Ik bin about to die. I see one of you up on the hill shooting at us.
Yep, that was me.
You know what? I'll talk about the conclusion in a minute. Oh my god. What you do not want. In real life, you probably wouldn't have a silly line like that of modern tank speed. What does it matter? Oh god, they're so dangerous. I think that's it, guys. The American infantry, 2,000 men, or whatever it was, I can't remember, have basically been wiped out, as we thought. You know, the tanks just roll over them and just machine gun them, or whatever happens. As far as I can see, not a single Abrams has been even damaged. And I can guarantee you, I might be able to catch some in replay, I might not. I guarantee you they would have taken a lot of hits, especially with those 88s. They're actually pretty accurate. But not a single shell has penetrated the armor. Is that realistic? Probably, guys, don't you think? Old 40s ammunition at long range. Take the paint off, probably.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah. And everything's been destroyed this time. Last time we did damage, but it's completely destroyed. Gone. And half of those mechanized battalions were taken out, to be honest, by the M270s. Their brilliant grid square removal, as we saw that. And that was only one small battery. That's 8 units. Technically, that's not even a battery.
And that's one battery, or yeah, that's basically one battery with a battery minus with only 1 reload.
Yep. So with Marina, yeah. So as you probably would have thought, modern is such a different class. And it's kind of weird how it works in that, because in some ways, aeroplanes, there is still relevance of a World War II aeroplane. If you get in a dogfight with a World War II aeroplane, you can still be killed in a stealth fighter. It's still possible. But tanks, god, the difference is so much, guys. Assuming you're fighting at range, you could probably still sneak up to an Abrams in urban maybe and put an 88 mil up his bot. But in range like this, god, there's absolutely nothing World War II could do, which is really interesting. Any of you want to add any other conclusions or insights into that? I think that'll be the end of Kasserine otherwise.
America.
You certainly got your revenge. I hope you enjoyed the massive slaughter, guys. The main Grim Reapers videos are now being split between this YouTube channel and the Grim Reapers 2 YouTube channel. So if you want to see all of the Grim Reapers videos, please consider subscribing to both channels. And thank you for watching.